Hey guys, it's Jen Kincannon and Brian Payne from Advon Real Estate, and we wanted to share a little bit. It's almost like a Mythbuster sort of situation for buyers in the Northern Virginia market. So we wanted to talk a little bit about what are some of the things that our buyers come in and when they're first sitting down, whether they're first-time buyers, they have never purchased before, maybe they saw their parents buy a long time ago, or maybe they're seasoned buyers but it's been quite some time since the last time they purchased, or maybe they've never purchased in Virginia before. So what are some of the things that you and I have sat down recently and talked with our buyers that they're coming to the table and we're like, but wait, that's not necessarily true. So we can share with them a little bit about what's going on through their mind that we can help them understand a little bit better about what's truly in the process.
I think the biggest myth that we run across is we need to save more money. Old school thinking is you need that 20% down. There's not programs out there, and that's not the case.
Right.
There's grants. There's 100% programs now that are coming back that are heavily underwritten. It's not like the heyday. So a lot of that has all changed, and the best thing I could say is talk to your lender and be comfortable with them and having a very candid conversation.
Absolutely. It's so important because a lot of people think that they need to find the house first and then find their financing. That's really the opposite of what needs to happen, because what's the worst thing to happen is fall in love with something and then find out you're not qualified for it, or find out that you could have been more prepared and actually have everything ready and go right in and write an offer. Yes. So that's such a great point. And it's very interesting that a lot of people want to have more of a down payment because they think that they do need to have 20% down, but that's really not the case. It's lovely to have that kind of a buffer, and it's always great to have like a really strong offer for a larger EMD, or more skin in the game is kind of the lingo, but it's not necessarily a rule.
Yeah, and I think we've had a situation where we just increased our earnest money deposit to strengthen the file.
Yes.
So it may be a good thing to go with a higher or a lower down payment and do a higher earnest money deposit. A lot of people don't realize that when they're putting that deposit down, it's just that it's a deposit. It will come back to you at closing. So I think that's some of the fear that people have as well. Mm-hmm. They're thinking, okay, I'm putting this money up front and I'm doing a down payment. That may not necessarily be the case. So I think that's another myth to
Very true. Something that our amazing client care rep Tanine mentioned is that oftentimes when our potential clients call in and are talking with her, they say, oh, I'm just looking. Well, I'm just looking and I might not be ready to buy yet. And they say they're like maybe 6 months to a year out from looking. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't already start getting prepared to purchase. That's something that's super important, because what if over the weekend your dream house came on the market and you're not ready? And then so this is my thought. My thought is, how sad would you be? Like, would you be devastated if that house that was your dream house went away?
Yes.
Because you weren't prepared?
Yep. And it's coming from that world of lending, I think that's very important, because if you have everything in order, you've talked to your lender, you know that's who you're comfortable with, it's a matter of picking up the phone then and having all of it updated with clicks of buttons versus I have to fill out an application, I have to submit documents, they've got to pull credit. All that has been done, and then you're ready to go.
Yeah.
All it is just literally phone call, email, or text, or all three, and just say, I need a letter for this amount, and then you're ready to make your offer.
So if you have your team in place, you have your amazing lender, you have your amazing realtors that know the market, know what's going on, and can get you in and see that and write your perfect offer that we talked about previously. So if you have all of those things coming full circle, you'll be positioned for success. So if you have any other questions about some of the other myths that I'm sure we'll go over with our title people and our lenders when we bring them in to have our discussions, we'll be able to position you for the perfect place to move you forward with your home buying. So we can't wait to talk to you, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.